man spends years trying to win over the woman of his dreams. When he finally succeeds, he thinks his life couldn't get any better. But after one wild night, he receives shocking news that turns his entire world upside down. And when the truth finally comes out, he discovers he's created a problem that could change 3 lives forever. Connor has been in love with Olivia for years. The problem is that Olivia never seems interested in settling down. Whenever Connor thinks they're getting closer, she suddenly disappears from his life again. Despite the constant disappointment, he refuses to give up. His friends have watched this cycle repeat for years. At a wedding, they encourage him to stop chasing someone who clearly doesn't know what she wants. But Connor doesn't listen. Deep down, he still believes Olivia will eventually choose him. Unfortunately, that belief is about to lead him into the most complicated situation of his life. One night, Connor meets a graduate student named Jenny. Unlike Olivia, Jenny is easy to talk to. The two immediately connect. For the first time in a long while, Connor seems genuinely happy. As the evening continues, the chemistry between them grows stronger. But things take an unexpected turn when Olivia suddenly becomes part of the night as well. What starts as an ordinary evening quickly becomes something far more complicated. At the time, everyone treats it as a fun and harmless decision. None of them realize that this single night will create consequences that follow them for the rest of the movie. After years of waiting, Connor finally gets the chance he's always wanted. Olivia chooses him. The two begin spending more time together and quickly fall into a relationship. For several weeks, life feels perfect. Connor can't believe his luck. The woman he's dreamed about for years is finally by his side. Everything seems to be falling into place. But just when he starts imagining a perfect future, reality comes crashing down. Connor's happiness doesn't last long. A shocking pregnancy reveal suddenly changes everything. The carefree relationship he was enjoying instantly becomes far more serious. Now the couple must deal with responsibilities neither of them expected. As Connor tries to process the news, more questions begin appearing. Questions that nobody is prepared to answer. And before long, the situation becomes even more complicated. Just when Connor thinks things can't get any worse, another bombshell drops. The consequences of that one unforgettable night turn out to be far greater than anyone imagined. Suddenly, what seemed like a difficult situation becomes an impossible one. From this moment forward, every relationship in the story is tested. And no matter what choice Connor makes, somebody is going to get hurt. As the truth settles in, tensions begin rising between everyone involved. Conversations become arguments. Simple decisions become major conflicts. The emotional pressure continues building with every passing day. Connor finds himself trapped between competing responsibilities. Meanwhile, Olivia and Jenny are forced to deal with life-changing situations of their own. The more everyone tries to fix the problem, the more complicated things become. The situation eventually reaches a point where nobody can avoid reality anymore. Families become involved. Difficult discussions take place. The future suddenly feels much closer than before. For Connor, this is the moment where everything changes. The carefree life he once enjoyed is gone. Now every decision carries real consequences. And those consequences will affect more than just him. The pressure eventually starts damaging Connor and Olivia's relationship. The connection that once felt effortless becomes increasingly difficult to maintain. Misunderstandings grow larger. Arguments become more frequent. Both characters begin questioning whether they can survive everything happening around them. For Connor, it's becoming clear that wanting something and being ready for it are two very different things. Eventually, all the emotions that have been building throughout the movie reach a breaking point. The characters are finally forced to confront each other and face the consequences of their choices. Long-hidden feelings come to the surface. Difficult truths are revealed. And everyone must decide what kind of future they want moving forward. As the story approaches its conclusion, the characters slowly begin finding a path forward. Their problems haven't magically disappeared, but they finally start accepting the reality of their situation. By the end, Connor learns that life rarely goes according to plan. The future he imagined for himself looks very different from the future he actually receives. Yet through all the chaos, mistakes, and heartbreak, the characters gain something valuable. A better understanding of themselves. And a chance to move forward with greater maturity than when the story began.